backs itself to the wall as the Great Pumpkin comes on over to see what's up. Gruff gets the arm underneath but doesn't fire in time. Great Pumpkin escapes as Great Pumpkin wants to wedge underneath Gruff. Great Pumpkin wants to shove Gruff into the wall. Gruff obviously wants to get that arm underneath the Great Pumpkin and lift as it's trying to do there. The pumpkin happily, merrily wiggling along. There is a light inside that pumpkin. As Gruff slams the Great Pumpkin into the wall there, uses the arm to hit the Great Pumpkin from above. That works too. And now the Great Pumpkin is stuck on the arena. Gruff easily put it there. If Great Pumpkin can't move, it'll be counted out in 9, 8. The wheels are spinning, but they can't get off the wall. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's a knockout. The winner is oh, and now the flamethrower does work. A little late, Great Pumpkin. They had a flamethrower installed in the Great Pumpkin. It's worked intermittently, and apparently they did get it to work, just not in time for the fight. And they charge and miss one another to start the fight off. Neither robot wants to meet face to face because that's where the weapon is. The strategy here is to try to get under the side or the rear of your opponent, get underneath and push them around the arena. Vlad drives himself in the wall, backs onto Mosquito's wedge. Mosquito not able to get a hold of Vlad before Vlad escapes. And Vlad driving over Mosquito now. Once again, Vlad over Mosquito. Looks like Mosquito's wedge just slightly lower than Vlad the Impaler's lifting plate, but Stephen Feld can't get complacent. As Mosquito underneath Vlad, and Vlad's so heavy it's actually lifting Mosquito's rear wheels off the ground. Now it looks like they're just trying to separate from one another. They do. Vlad's plate lifted up now, which gives Mosquito an opportunity to shove Vlad up against the wall, get underneath it again, and pushing Vlad into the other wall. Vlad escapes. Nice ramp over Mosquito's wedge. Vlad's lifting plate off the ground now. They haven't lowered it again.
He's running away.
Yesterday, Dave was telling me that they fixed the lifting arm so it wouldn't get caught on itself. As we're halfway through this heavyweight fight now, with Vlad's lifting plate off the ground, it gives Mosquito a very wide opportunity to get underneath there. So you see Vlad is trying to avoid having Mosquito drive its wedge underneath that base lifting plate. It's actually slamming itself in the wall trying to get the lifting plate down because, as you see, Vlad can drive right over Mosquito's wedge now with its lifting plate up in the air like that. So they meet face to face in a pushing match. 1 minute left on the clock now. As Vlad drives over Mosquito again. Something, it looks like a chain has come off one of the two robots. I'm not sure which one. They're both still driving well as Mosquito pushes Vlad a little bit into the wall there. As now gets underneath it again. Pushes Vlad once more. Vlad again lifting Mosquito's rear wheels off the ground. 30 seconds left on the clock. Mosquito is having a little trouble with the drive there. The wheels are spinning. It's just having trouble getting traction on the floor. 15 seconds now as Vlad is on top of Mosquito again. And this fight will end in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time is up. It goes to a judge's decision. Ziggy hits a seam in the arena floor. Blizzard spins up. Ziggy tries the flip, but Blizzard drives off just in time. Blizzard's upside down right now. Still able to produce sparks on the titanium shell of Ziggy, though. Again, Ziggy trying the flip, but just a little too late. Ziggy able to flip Blizzard up at the rear of the arm. Ziggy ideally would like to get that front of the lifting wedge where the face is. There. Beautiful white titanium sparks are being produced every time Ziggy's frame. Ziggy flipping it. I don't know why he just flipped up there. There's a flip. And Ziggy puts Blizzard right side up again. And that's just the first minute of the fight. We still have 2 minutes left. You see there's a small solar piece in the front of Blizzard there. That's designed to help get the Ziggy on top of that. Gets more sparks produced. Both robots looking for position to use their weapon. Effectiveness, and there's Blizzard underneath Son of Ziggy, pushing Son of Ziggy into the wall now. Son of Ziggy's arm is stuck in the upright position. Blizzard escapes, and now it looks like the arm, Ziggy's arm is stuck on its head. And now Blizzard has free reign to attack Ziggy from all sides. You see the wedge of Son of Ziggy torn up, knocking the arm out of position. And Son of Ziggy is tapped out. The winner, Blizzard! After that huge hit from Blizzard, Son of Ziggy lost its weapon, and it looks like it was starting to have trouble driving as well. There was nothing more they could do offensively, so they just tapped out. They swinged with the flat part of the weapon right now instead of the wedge. And that first hit doesn't send Ziggy flying, surprisingly. Standing up to that spinning bar of the Mortician surprisingly well. Usually when a robot hits that spinning bar, it goes flying across the arena, so Ziggy holding its ground. And the bar on the Mortician now spinning down. This may be the most surprising thing that happened in the whole weekend. The Mortician spinning down already. And Ziggy now using the wedge side. Mortician trying to push Ziggy, but hard to push. And now the Mortician is on top of Ziggy. Its wheels are off the ground. Ziggy's allowed to pin and hold for 15 seconds. It's trying to escape, and it looks like they are stuck on one another. So after the 15 seconds, if they can't escape, can Ziggy get away? Ziggy's trying to back away. They're trying to separate. They can't separate. So once we get the humans out of the arena, we'll resume. As you saw, what happened there was the Mortician's bar was up on top of Ziggy's wedge, and that lifted the Mortician's wheels off the ground, so it couldn't go anywhere. But the weight of the Mortician on top of Ziggy was so heavy that Ziggy couldn't move anywhere. So now that they're both under their own power, we can resume. Once we close up the arena doors, make sure everything is safe. We will resume. Double checking there. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, fight! And now both robots can move again. We have 1:30 left on the clock. And this is going to turn into a pushing match, it looks like, since Mortician no longer has the use of its spinning bar. The bar slightly spins, and now it looks like we have a repeat of what we just saw. You see the Mortician's wheel spinning, it's trying to drive away, it can't go anywhere. Ziggy is trying to move away, it can't. Time out. So assuming this fight does go the full distance, which it looks like it will, the judges will be doing this based on damage and aggression. And they're considering the entire 3 minutes of the fight, not just the ending here. 30 seconds now left on the clock. So what both robots want to do now is show that aggression, since there's not really much way they can damage each other at this point. Mortician trying to push Ziga around. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and mercifully time is up. So it does go to a judge's decision now. 1, fight! And Little Kahuna spins its weapon up, and V for Victory immediately starts spewing smoke. V for Victory escapes. Now it's starting to spin the weapon up, but pretty slowly. However, a hit from Little Kahuna causes Little Kahuna's blade to stop. And now neither robot has a spinning weapon.
This might have been able to move it.
I'm not too worried about it.
Well, both of these robots were designed to be primarily offensive designs. Once the weapon goes down, it's harder to use them, although Little Kahuna trying to push V for Victory right now, doing a fairly decent job of it. Getting underneath the side there, pushing V for Victory around. If that blade wasn't in the way, the front of Little Kahuna would fit perfectly inside Victory, but now Little Kahuna starting to emit smoke, and Little Kahuna's on fire. Little Kahuna working a little too hard in there to set itself on fire. But it can still move. Both of the wheels are working. I'm not sure. Perhaps it's the weapon motor that's on fire. I'm not sure, because it's still driving around perfectly well. And now Little Kahuna can't move. And the countdown has started on Little Kahuna because it stopped moving in 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's a knockout. The winner, believe it or not, is V for Victory. Little Kahuna having the strong advantage there, but you have to last the full 3 minutes. Can spin up all the way. And Hannah looks like may have disabled the spinning on the coroner as the coroner starts to emit a little bit of smoke. And it looks like that initial charge was successful. Now Blue is able to attack Coroner without worrying about getting damaged too much. Coroner now trying to figure out which way is forward, which way to drive. There's a little light on the top of the robot to tell them which way is forward. Right, it looks like oh, there's Blue getting flipped over now.
Remember that?
It does look like she's having a little more as she flips herself back over by driving it into the arena wall, getting herself right side up again. Rick Ross driving the corner, trying to figure out how to attack now. He's got a round robot that can't spin. And attacking the arena wall now with Blue. And now Corner not moving at all. Slightly moving, just barely moving to stay in.
Finish it.
Referee has begun the count against the Corner. It needs to move, and it does. And now Blue looking, and Blue is still moving. Corner moving, Blue not so there goes Blue. Looks like now it's just an effort to stay alive, which we were both robots. Corner backs away, Blue attacks, starts spinning in place. If Corner was more active, that'd be a valid strategy to try to spin in place, get Corner to drive into that. And then as you can see, Blue is trying to use its own body as its weapon now, spinning in place, trying to use its body to hit Corner. We have 1 minute left now, 1 minute left in this lightweight fight. Corner driving around, neither robot really attacking at the moment. There's Blue again spinning in place, wants to hit the corner, grazes it. Corner, there goes Corner, Blue chases it.
I can't take any video.
30 seconds now. 30 seconds left on the clock as corner drives around. Blue charges the arena. Looks like Blue might be trying to play it safe a little bit there. They know they've disabled the weapon. And this fight will end in 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time is up. There you go. It's to a judge's decision. The judges are going to be looking at damage and aggression throughout the full 3 minutes of the fight. 33 points must be split between the two robots. Whichever robot has more of those points is the winner, stays in the winner's bracket. Well, this is the first fight for both of these robots in this tournament, so no matter what, they'll both be back. The judges have turned in a 25-8 decision. The winner, Blue! And Hannah Rucker picking up her first victory with Blue. And the bully drives into a piece of debris, getting stuck on its wedge. It drives around, gets into the arena floor. Slammer comes out slowly. The bully gives a little nudge.
Go Slammer!
The bully eyeing up Slammer. Slammer is not moving too quickly around the arena right now. Good if your robot is called Slammer. And the bully pushes Slammer back a little bit. There's the bully getting underneath Slammer, pushing it around, pushes it away, lets it go. Pushes it toward the wall. This is the first fight ever for Slammer. The bully kind of giving it a little tour of the arena. There you go. This is how you go over here. And this is what it's like when I get under you and push you around. And there's the wall. If you want to see that wall there, that's what that one looks like. Halfway through the fight, 1:30 left on the clock. Slammer slowly moving across the arena floor. And the bully getting underneath Slammer again, rolling it toward the other wall. Bully drives Slammer over to its driver. 1 minute left on the clock now. And the bully gets underneath Slammer again. Taking it to the one remaining corner of the arena Slammer hasn't seen yet. And this is what it's like when your robot gets into the corner that you can't see from the driver's platform. Bully pushing Slammer around into the walls. 30 seconds now. One of Slammer's wheels is a little crooked after all that pushing. And the bully drives itself into the wall. This fight will end in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Timeout, timeout. Timeout. Because the bully drove itself into the wall, it's allowed one free unstick. That'll teach you to show mercy. So they're going to use the one free unstick to get off the arena wall to avoid the damage points that it would receive from being stuck on the wall if this fight ended. Wow. Bully got itself wedged under there pretty nicely. So now that the bully's free, we'll line the arena up. This is mostly just so that the bully, this is for the judge's decision. The bully doesn't want to be immobilized because we have a mere 6 seconds left on the clock. So I'll count it down, and then once I count it down, we'll start counting down the end of the fight.
Start counting down. Start counting down.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fight in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And there's time is up. I noticed the bully wasn't trying to drive near the wall for those last 5 seconds.
All right, Slammer. Good job. Woo.
Damage and aggression are what the judges are going to be looking at. So I know Forrest Gay. I've seen his driving style. He was being merciful there to Slammer. And the judges have turned in a 26-7 decision. The winner, the bully.
That one's 30 now. Yes.
And Turtle is spinning up its saw blades. It also has a little bit of a hammer in the side of the robot. But Turtle's not moving anywhere, so the countdown has begun in 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's a knockout. 2, 1. Fight! They meet face to face, and Original Sin getting underneath Raging Scotsman initially. There's the flame on Raging Scotsman, but Original Sin underneath not getting hit by those flames. Good to see that it works though. There's Raging Scotsman trying to set Original Sin on fire, but Original Sin very well constructed, keeping that thing on fire. And wedge so low to the ground. They mean wedge to wedge, and Original Sin. There goes a rim off of Raging Scotsman. That really doesn't affect the ability of the robot to drive at all. That's just cosmetic. Jeez, I'm right here, Raging Scotsman. Raging Scotsman gets underneath Original Sin, sets that flamethrower on. There goes another rim off of Raging Scotsman. Now Original Sin underneath Raging Scotsman pushes it into the wall, back and forth. Raging Scotsman underneath Original Sin! And it looks like they're going to use those 15 seconds. They're allowed to pin for 15 seconds, and they are maximizing it. Original Sin trying to escape. 4 seconds left to pin, and they're using them all. And now Raging Scotsman has to let him go, and he does. Raging Scotsman showing some aggression there by lifting all of Original Sin's wheels off the ground. The side of Original Sin now darkened from flame. Again, cosmetic damage. Original Sin underneath Raging Scotsman. Raging Scotsman trying to escape, and it does. Original Sin backing into Raging Scotsman. These are two amazing drivers. Both of these drivers, very powerful, very good at steering the robots. We have 1 minute left now in this fight. And you can see it in this fight how well both of these teams are driving. It's hard for anybody to get underneath Original Sin. The fact that Raging Scotsman has done it more than once is very impressive. Gary knows he has to be on his best driving ability when facing this opponent, and he is right now underneath Raging Scotsman, trying to keep Raging Scotsman off the ground. There he is. There goes Raging Scotsman back up more. Driving over Original Sin. 30 seconds left now, and another rim off of Raging Scotsman. The wheels are still perfectly functional. It's just the decorative rims that are being knocked off one by one from Original Sin's wedge. And this heavyweight fight has 15 seconds left now. And it will end in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time is up. It comes to a judge's decision. This is not going to be an easy call for the judges. Both drivers very strong out there right now. The judges have turned in a 19-14 decision. The winner, Original Sin! 3, 2, 1, fight! And Electric Boogaloo getting to speed. Oh, I'm nervous. I honestly am nervous. I want to know that right now. I am nervous. Right now it's just tearing away at the armor of Gruff. Gruff is pinning Electric Boogaloo up against the wall. Trying to push that weapon into the arena wall. If Gruff can get that weapon to stop spinning, that'll be a huge advantage. Electric Boogaloo turns itself around to get that weapon facing Gruff. You see Gruff keeping that arm out of the way of that spinning weapon. That's smart. You don't want to sacrifice that arm if you don't have to. Gruff is just using that armor. Steel wedges on the sides of Gruff, and they're going to use that to try to deflect the blade from Electric Boogaloo. Electric Boogaloo having trouble getting out of its starting square. The left tire is moving with that right tire. Spinning it from the air, lands back on its wheels. So Gruff needs to be careful. Electric Boogaloo is moving enough to stay in the competition, even though the right wheel has not moved once. Another hit sending Gruff flying around. Gruff is alive. Gruff trying to use that wedge, but now Electric Boogaloo is picking up on something on that wedge. Gruff gonna try the weapon? Nope, thinks better of it. Tries to push Electric Boogaloo back toward the wall. Pushes it up, trying to get those tires to get off the ground, but Electric Boogaloo gets off the wall. And Electric Boogaloo bends the wall, bends up one of those steel teeth on the arena bumper. Weapon on Electric Boogaloo is still spinning at top speed. Gruff trying to figure out a way to deactivate it. 1 minute left now in this heavyweight fight. We're in the winner's bracket. Neither robot has lost yet. Gruff pushing Electric Boogaloo toward the wall. Electric Boogaloo backed up against the wall, keeping that weapon facing Gruff. Electric Boogaloo barely moving. Twitching, getting off the wall. There it goes. Moving out. Gruff comes back. 30 seconds left now, guys. Electric Boogaloo spinning in place. Gruff doesn't want to sacrifice any of its armor, doesn't want to sacrifice that lifting arm. It knows that it's been showing more aggression so far. Doesn't want to get sloppy in this last 11 seconds of the fight, which will now end in 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time is up. It goes to a judge's decision. Gruff playing it safe there at the end. Didn't want to take any more damage than necessary, even though you can see there it has taken damage during that fight. It's all up to the judges to decide whether the damage done to Gruff counteracts the aggression that Gruff showed. 33 points must be split between the robots based on damage and aggression. Whichever robot has more points is the winner of this fight. The judges have turned in a 17-16 split decision. The winner, Electric Boogaloo. 1, fight! And the two robots look to face one another. Sewer Snake lifts Mosquito up and over. Mosquito coming upside down. Puts a nice dose of flames from Super Snake. Mosquito upside down, you can run that way. The tires are wide enough that it's invertible, but you see now the wedge is riding the floor. Sewer Snake pushing Mosquito over to the other side of the arena. It's underneath it. Trying to flip Mosquito over. The wedge being flat on the floor actually helps keep Mosquito upside down. Sewer Snake can find a way. Puts Mosquito right side up again, gets underneath that wedge. Puts Mosquito there, let's go. Mosquito doesn't want to have to face that wedge if he doesn't have to. Mosquito with the same strategy. 1 minute has elapsed, 2 minutes to go as Sewer Snake drives Mosquito right into the door. Sewer Snake trying to put Mosquito on its side, but Mosquito falls back in. Can't really balance Mosquito on its side, the wedge is too big. Mosquito being driven into the door by Sewer Snake. Sewer Snake trying to lift Mosquito out of the arena. Sewer Snake driving over Mosquito underneath, and Sewer Snake escapes. Those fancy dancing moves that we've come to love from Sewer Snake so well. Less than half the fight remains. This is the fight in the winner's bracket. Mosquito won to make it this far as Sewer Snake by being ranked number 2, received a bye. The Sewer Snake gets underneath Mosquito, flips it over, and flips itself. 1 minute left now. 1 minute in the fight. The Sewer Snake gets right side up, and Mosquito is upside down. Sewer Snake is a little more aggressive now, looks like angrier. Sewer Snake faces Mosquito, looks at it, drives back over Mosquito, wants to attack Sewer Snake, but Sewer Snake underneath Mosquito again. And drives across the ring, and tries to put it out the door. Mosquito back right side up, 30 seconds left now. Sewer Snake getting pinned by Mosquito, it's up on top of its weapon. Sewer Snake is back on its rear wheels, that was impressive. Now we have 15 seconds left as Sewer Snake underneath Mosquito again. This fight is going to end in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time is up. The judges, it goes to your decision. Sewer Snake slamming the wall in victory. Is it premature? We'll find out. The judges have 33 points to split based on damage and aggression. The winner stays in the winner's bracket. The loser's not out of it yet, though. They just go to the loser's bracket because it'll be only the first loss for whichever robot loses this fight. The judges have turned in a 21-12 decision. The winner, Sewer Snake. It's all for you, Matt. It's all for you. Three, two, one, fight! And last right spins up. Wizard facing it down. What's going to happen? Bending the blade on the front of the plow, but it stays in place. And last right's spinning so fast it's blowing debris around the arena floor and curving the bridge. Every time it hits that plow, it's bending the steel plow on Blizzard. Every time. One side curving in, one side curving out, and another hit. But the plow stays on the robot. Last right's trying to go for those juicy wheels, but Blizzard isn't going to let it. Huge hit. And last right spinning at top speed still. Blizzard is holding up. Last right's not going down. And there's last right. Blizzard takes advantage and slams it into the arena bumper. Last right spins up again. That plow blade, again I remind you, that is half-inch thick steel on the front of Blizzard being curled like paper by a spinning bar of last rights. Last right's trying to again. One side now is curved into effect wheels on Blizzard. We're only halfway through this fight, and now last right's trying to get to the back of Blizzard. Blizzard escapes that. Little pieces ricocheting off the arena wall. Blizzard now with one wheel impacted by its own plow. blade, having some trouble driving now. Across the arena floor, and it's still spinning. And there goes the tire. 1 minute left on the clock, with only one good side on Blizzard now. Driving around in big circles. Blizzard has lost a tire. Now the tire took up the last right. Another tire is stuck up against its plow. 2 tires keeping their road. The last right's still spinning at full speed. What can Blizzard do now? That's what it has to figure out. With a mere 30 seconds left on the clock. This last right's continues to attack Blizzard. And now the tread coming off another one of the tires of Blizzard, one of the good tires, losing its tread 15 seconds now, another big hit. And this fight, unfortunately, will end in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time is up! It goes to the judge's decision! Last right's punctuating the end of that fight by flipping Blizzard over, but time ran out before we could count Blizzard out. This does go to a judge's decision based on damage and aggression. Both categories are important in this fight. And here it comes. The judges have turned in a 23-10 decision. The winner, last rights! Activating the flamethrower is one thing, but steering the robot is another thing entirely. Now, all of our drivers, most of the drivers have had a lot of practice driving their robots because it's not easy to steer a robot at the beginning. And as you can see, as they both try to find out how to get to one another, the blue robot spewing some smoke, the red robot igniting the smoke up the blue robot. So far, no marshmallows have been ignited yet, though. Robots haven't met face to face. And the blue robot attacks. Robot drives into the red robot, and they hit the rear of one another. One of the marshmallows has fallen off. No flaming marshmallows yet, though. There's blue running into the red robot. We have 2 minutes left on the clock now in this fight. Armand is yelling fire at his robot. That's not making it activate, though. As he's losing marshmallows. And the blue robot starts to push the red robot around the arena. That'll make a couple more marshmallows fall off. Blue has lost a couple of marshmallows off the sticks. We're halfway through. Red drives into the wall. Now there's only so much flamethrower fuel inside each of these robots, and it looks like we may have spent all of the flamethrower for both of the robots. So now it becomes a matter of aggression. Which robot can be more aggressive in fighting the other robot? Who can attack more with 1 minute left on this clock? If you want to impress this audience, you're going to have to attack this red, pushing the side of blue now. Spin around trying to find out which way is forward, which way is backward. How to make their robot attack the other robot. And they approach, and they miss. There's a collision between the two. 30 seconds now on this clock. Marshmallow being smeared across the floor as the two robots drive over the debris. There's red pushing against blue again. This fight is going to end in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time is up! And it goes to a judge's decision. So Gilbert, our head box wrangler, he's going to go in, and you're going to vote, and based on your applause, is going to determine who the winner of this fight was. So Gilbert's going to unlock the door, he's going to go in. So think about that now. It's all 3 minutes of the fight. Which robot was more aggressive during all 3 minutes of the fight? Which robot did more damage during all 3 minutes of the fight? Gilbert's going to go in. Now, let's see which one is he going to want to ask us for first. All right. How many of you think the red robot won? Okay. And now, how many of you think the blue robot won? I think that's pretty definitive, Gilbert. I think that's pretty definitive. The winner, by audience decision, the blue robot, Kanye! Congratulations! 2, 1, fight! Fight! Whoa! I'm excited. And the big B flips black over upside down, where you can see the design of black is easily invertible. And now black is right side up again. And upside down. There's black spinning in place, trying to use the edges of the robot to bludgeon the big B. That's the strategy there. Of course, if you're spinning in place, that's not aggressive, so that's the balance that black is trying to maintain. There's black pushing the big B into the wall. That's something that rarely happens to the big B. Nice hit from the big B, flipping black 360 degrees in the air, lands upside down again. As I said, this is a brand new build for Gary Jin, but since it's designed on original sin, I'm sure the driving feels similar, although not exactly the same as the Big B felt originally. The Big B getting its name, the Big B is the nickname of one of our teammates' wives. That's all they'll tell me. They won't explain what exactly it means, but that's the source of the name of the Big B. There's the big B, now black is on its back, but the tires again big enough to support it, drives back up, right side up, now it's upside down. But it can still push, it can still try to push the big B around. The big B is squirrely though. It's hard to get a hold of the big B. We've learned that over the years. There's a good focus, black again. Black hitting the big B by spinning in place, and now the big B pushing black, trying to get it stuck on the wall. Hitting black quickly. Black escapes, gets flipped upside down again. We have 1 minute left now in this lightweight fight. 1 minute left for these two robots to show the judges that they should be the clear winner, assuming it goes the full 3 minutes. And given the durability of both of these robots, I expect they will. Slam the big blue, shaking the entire arena as it slams black into the wall. Another hit puts black right side up again. Black tries to spin. The big B escapes as one more than that. Big B behind black and then another big hit into the wall. 30 seconds now on that clock. 30 seconds left in this lightweight fight. The big B flipping itself over. That's new. But with those big tires, big B can work and it's still working. The wedge is scooping up black even when it's upside down. Shaw puts black right side up as this fight ends in 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time is up and it does go to a judge's decision. Now you two, time is up. Both robots end the fight upside down. 3 judges, each judge has 11 points that they must split. We add them up, whoever has more is the winner. The judges have turned in a 21-12 decision. The winner, the Big B. The Big B winning that not only on aggression because it was more aggressive during that fight, but also on damage because when you flip your opponent over, it's minor damage, but it does count as damage when you flip your opponent, and it did flip Black over many times during that fight. That's only the first loss for Black. It's not out of the tournament. It'll be back to fight again. Fight! Hey, my voice didn't crack. That's great. V for victory! Starting to spin up the weapon and emitting smoke. As it does so, Texas Heat slams V for victory right up against the wall, puts it on its side. V for victory can't right itself in that situation. Timeout has begun, so let's roast V for victory for these remaining 3 seconds. 2, 1, that's a knockout. The winner, Texas Heat! Fight! The hot stuff comes rocketing out of its square. Dread turns and drives away. Hot stuff comes over, tries to grab. Ooh, that's a nice hold. It looks like it's got a hold of the tire of Dread, the side of Dread. What does hot stuff have there? Is that something? But he releases. Dread spinning around, trying to use that whacking end of the robot to hit hot stuff in the side. Hot stuff trying to drive to the body of Dread, trying to use that clamping weapon to clamp onto the body with a nice firm grip. There it is, that's a nice firm grip, and now we see Hot Stuff backing into the wall for balance, and there's the lift. Hot Stuff race, Dread jumps to the wall. No, Dread falls back into the arena. There's Hot Stuff getting a little bit of a grip on the framework of the weapon of Dread. And there's Dread slamming the side of Hot Stuff. Stuff clamps, grabs the framework again. And there's another one. Back into the wall for stability. I'm going to try to lift it up. There's the lift. But the pinning time is over. So there's the release, the 15 seconds up. But that's a pretty good release if you put your opponent against the wall like that. Stuff celebrating with victory. The countdown begun. Dread needs to move in 1 second, and that's a knockout. The winner, Hot Stuff. And Drew tries to charge, but gets out of the way. You saw in his first fight, Drew managed to charge corner up before he was spinning out of the way, and that's how Blue was able to defeat corner. But there's Guillotine tearing a chunk off of Blue. That's one of the 2 pieces that Blue uses to keep from landing on its face. The other piece is still attached to the robot there. Sends Guillotine spinning around in uncontrollable circles. Guillotine strains itself back up. Gets that spinning disc spinning again. Into the side of Blue, spinning the disc of Guillotine. Guillotine trying to aim that weapon at Blue, but Blue spinning around, trying to avoid it. Guillotine knocks Blue to the wall. Another hit from Blue causes Guillotine to spin around, so that's the disadvantage of Guillotine. When it gets spinning up at full speed, there's always that risk of the disc taking over the robot's mobility. This time Guillotine stays put. Blue gets flipped around a little bit. Charge from Blue misses Guillotine. Guillotine comes back over, gets her, driving away. Guillotine's vibrating. Guillotine's off balance. Something on Guillotine's been knocked loose, and now it's not balanced. So that's why the robot is shaking. The weapon can still spin, but now it's not evenly balanced. Maybe it lost a tooth. I'm not sure what exactly happened, but Guillotine's still working though, and it's going to still keep spinning that weapon. Blue is over in the corner, and you can't see. 1 minute left in this fight. Hannah can't actually see her robot, so it's really difficult to get out of that corner because it's on the side where she can't see it. Guillotine's slowing down the weapon a little bit to keep it from vibrating, and now Guillotine's not moving. Guillotine's not driving anywhere. It's not moving. It's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's a knockout. The winner is Blue! She hung in for the entire fight, and blue stays in the winner's bracket. That's only the first loss for Guillotine. They'll take that robot back, get the weapon straightened out so it doesn't vibrate anymore, and he'll be back. And now 2-0 with blue. Fight! Pinky quickly across the ring, the showstopper activating its flamethrower. And the brain is now working as well. Well, the brain is working last time. Pinky was the one that couldn't move the last time these two fought. Pinky is the wedge, the pink wedge, obviously. The brain is spinning drum weapon mounted in front of the robot. Right now the robot being engulfed in flames by the showstopper. The spinning weapon on the brain is not actually spinning at the moment. Kind of spinning slowly, it looks like. Hard to tell with all those flames getting in my field of vision, but the showstopper still pushing the brain around. Pinky comes in to break up the fight. Showstopper conserving fuel for when it needs some more flame. Like right now is a good time for some more flame. Attacking the brain again. There's the spinning drum of the brain knocking the showstopper up a little bit. That's what that was. The brain using its drum to get underneath the showstopper. It's hitting it. That's the drum hitting the underside of the showstopper. There's Pinky now getting in on the action, getting underneath the corner, back corner of showstopper. The brain looking to do some more damage now. And showstopper may have lost the ability to flamethrow. You're only allowed so much fuel. You can only carry so much fuel at a time. And so it looks like showstopper may have spent all of its fuel now. Oh, there's a quick flick of flame. Showstopper can't move. If it can't get off the bumper, that's going to be counted out because Pinky pushed it there. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's a knockout. The winner, Pinky and the brain. Happy because it's got that giant grin across its face. Mosquito underneath the Great Pumpkin to start this one off. The Great Pumpkin turns things around and gets underneath the side of Mosquito. Let's activate that flamethrower, but just not happen. There it goes. As the Great Pumpkin pushes Mosquito around. Let's go. Mosquito drives right back into the wedge. Great Pumpkin had a little trouble controlling the time of the flamethrower. There's some flame. The Mosquito now underneath the Great Pumpkin, pushing it into the wall. Mosquito, with the weight of the Great Pumpkin on it, lifting its own rear wheels into the air. Great Pumpkin trying to get out of that corner now. And it does! That's how we burn the Mosquito, just like that. You're allowed to ping for 15 seconds. 15-second count is elapsed now, so you have to let go. Mosquito getting underneath Great Pumpkin momentarily. Great Pumpkin again trying to get underneath Mosquito, and there's some more flame in the body of Mosquito. You can see the flames coming up through the body of Mosquito there up to the top. Great Pumpkin roasting it as much as it can. Mosquito escapes and drives away. Great Pumpkin with flame inside the Mosquito underneath. Can't get anywhere though. Great Pumpkin with those two big wheels in the back is able to escape. Activates the flamethrower and was just kind of licking the edge of the wedge of the Mosquito. There's Great Pumpkin being Mosquito again. Mosquito escapes, and we now have a mere 1 minute left in this fight now. As Mosquito pushes Great Pumpkin. The smile of the Great Pumpkin has been dented in a little bit, but that's no matter to it. it at the same time. Once again, that 15-second pin going into effect. 30 seconds left, and the Great Pumpkin releases Mosquito. Mosquito underneath Great Pumpkin now, trying to push. The wheels spinning. There it goes. Oof. There we go. Pulls Great Pumpkin into the wall. Great Pumpkin drives away. This fight will end in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time is up. It goes to Ben's decision. When you go in there to turn off your robot, Steven, be careful. It may be a little hotter than it was when this fight began. 2, 1, fight!
Oh.
And Vlad comes out and presents his backside to Gruff. Gruff trying to live. Not getting underneath in time. Little Vlad dropping up onto Gruff. Gruff using that arm to swat Vlad away. There's Vlad pushing into the arm of Gruff, and Gruff pushing right back. Tries to drive up Gruff. Gruff trying to flip, but Vlad not on the arm at the time. Vlad pushing Gruff into the wall. Gruff escapes. Gets underneath Vlad. There's a nice flip. Vlad upside down. Vlad can move up. Vlad is up against the wall. Can Vlad move? That's the question. Needs to move in 7 seconds. And stuck. Are you requesting? Requesting it on stick. Since Vlad drove himself into the wall, he does get 1 free unstick. So we've stopped the clock with 2:06, and we'll take a Wrangler, put the Wrangler in the arena. Get 1. Fight! Gruff comes back over and clamps onto Vlad. That's a new use for the lifting arm. And pushes Vlad into the wall. Vlad's not moving though, so he needs to move in 10. Well, we can't count it down yet because there it is. In 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's a knockout. The winner is Gruff. Fight! I said fight! And Blue emerges from its square. You need to come up with a different name. We already have a robot named Blue. Blue Keg, I guess. It's spitting out gas, just no flamethrower in the gas. There's a spark, but no flame. Now both robots, there's the flame. Roasted marshmallows, yeah, but when you have flame, there's nice back and forth. Blue has caught itself on fire. We need to get more flammable marshmallows. And Blue is actually emitting smoke. That shouldn't be happening. I think Blue might be dead. It can't move anywhere. It's emitting smoke. That's never a good sign. You might not have to judge this one after all, folks, because Blue's not moving. Should we count it out? Should we roast some marshmallows? It's not a regulation fight, so we can do whatever we want, really. Oh, it moved! Look at it go! Rocketing across the arena floor. That's right. Tap. Tap. I will get you into the wall. Boom, there it is. Take that. And that. And... Oh, you're staying on that wall, Blue. You're not going anywhere. Smash. Oh, Blue's trying to escape. Oh no! We have 1 minute left. Blue almost escaping. Look at it go. Look at it get away from that wall. Blue is everywhere. It's moving across the arena so fast it looks like it's in one place. And red tapping into its more. No, that's the wall, not the opponent. Oh. Take that. We lost a marshmallow. Marshmallows has come off of Blue. Blue's looking very sad out there. 30 seconds left. Blue, can you recover, Blue? Oof. Blue escaping. Oh, but Red chasing after it. They're using all of the arena floor now. Oh, Marshmallow is glued on to Red. There it goes. This fight will end in 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well, time is up and it goes to an audience decision. I think I know what's going to happen, but let's make it official. All right, by your applause, everybody, how many of you think the winner was Blue? Okay, how many of you thought the winner was Red? The referee has requested that I check this again. All right, I'll check into the other order to make sure it's not favoring one or the other. How many of you think the winner is Red? And how many of you think the winner is Blue? Winner by audience decision, Blue! They meet wedge to wedge. Raging Scotsman getting underneath Son of Ziggy first, pushing Son of Ziggy into the wall. Raging Scotsman spews some gas, but the gas doesn't ignite. Now it ignites, and there's the flamethrower. Raging Scotsman driving over the wedge of Son of Ziggy. Son of Ziggy now having time to fire, and there's Raging Scotsman pushing Son of Ziggy toward the wall. Son of Ziggy escapes the flame, but not this time as Raging Scotsman pushes it toward the other corner. Tries to escape by using the lifting arm, doesn't quite do it. Raging Scotsman still underneath Son of Ziggy, and now there's a lot of flame. Look at all that flame from Raging Scotsman. Son of Ziggy trying to escape using the lifting arm, and it does. Raging Scotsman shooting up. That's the biggest flamethrower in Combat Robots, and there's Raging Scotsman again, pushing Son of Ziggy into another corner, and into that corner. And that's only the first minute of this fight. Scotsman underneath Son of Ziggy again. Son of Ziggy escapes. Lifting arm on Son of Ziggy looks like he's up a little bit. Not completely flush with the robot anymore. Raging Scotsman underneath Son of Ziggy pulls it backward. Son of Ziggy on top of Raging Scotsman wants to escape. Here's the drop of the entrance. Son of Ziggy getting slammed into the wall. Son of Ziggy hasn't been able to use that arm once to actually lift Raging Scotsman here. It's been really defensive so far. Fight is halfway over now. And there's Raging Scotsman again underneath Son of Ziggy. There's the flamethrower. Starting to run out of fuel now. Spent most of its fuel in that one huge fireball. It's still able to push Son of Ziggy down there. The flames going out now. Looks like Raging Scotsman has out of fuel. And there's Son of Ziggy clasping onto the wheel of Raging Scotsman. 1 minute left now in this heavyweight fight. There's a good throw. Raging Scotsman landing on its wheels underneath Son of Ziggy again, pushing it into the wall. And again, pushing Son of Ziggy into another wall. All the walls have now been touched by Son of Ziggy, so he returns to that wall. 30 seconds left now for these two robots. They are fighting to stay in the tournament. Only one can win and only one can stay in this tournament. This will be the end of the line for one of these two robots. They came here for the full weekend. They don't want to leave on Saturday. They want to stay through Sunday. But in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time is up. It goes to a judge's decision. Son of Ziggy coming in strong at the end, but this judge's decision does take into account all 3 minutes of the fight. Will that last burst of energy from Son of Ziggy be enough? Or will Raging Scotsman take it? Only one can win, only one can stay in this tournament. The judges have turned in a 20-13 decision. The winner, Raging Scotsman! Sonazigi with two good attacks at the end, but that wasn't enough to make up for the fact that the first 2.5 minutes of the fight were all Raging Scotsman. Fight! Little Kahuna drives out of its square, but the weapon's not spinning. Oh no! And one of the pieces, well, there goes the ablative wood from Dread. So now Dread is spinning up as the crackpot that it is. Spinning is a good way to inflict damage, except when Dread is spinning, and obviously it can't move anywhere, so that's the problem. It can spin, but it can't show aggression while it's spinning. Little Kahuna has no weapon, so it's going to have to rely on its driving ability to win this fight. Looks like this fight is going to be all about the aggression and damage points that they can score. With a minute 40 left on the clock now. Aggression is defined as actively attacking your opponent. The judge is going to be carefully watching that during the course of this fight. There's Dread using that wedge to knock Little Kahuna around. Little Kahuna trying to find a way to attack with no weapon. It's got to find some way that it can push or hurt Dread. It's going to be a tough one to call. We have 1 minute left now in this lightweight fight, and again, this is the losers bracket. Each of these robots has lost once, so they do not want to lose again, because if they lose again, they are out. Whichever team loses this fight is out. I'll be spending Sunday watching from the stands. Now they're caught together. I was afraid that was going to happen. 30 seconds left on the clock now as I don't know who's spinning who, but it's pretty fun to watch. They're trying to get themselves separated, but the bar of Little Kahuna is stuck on the tracking arm. There they go, they've escaped. Good job. With 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and that's time. Judges, it does go to a decision. There's some smoke. Oh, there's some smoke. Where did that go?
It's not looking too good. Kahuna is on fire.
That's kind of what happened to Little Kahuna last time, only this time he made it the full 3 minutes.
He is on fire.
This is a judge's decision. They are going to base this on damage and aggression. The fact that Little Kahuna's weapon wasn't working does not count against his damage because it never worked to begin with, so the damage wasn't caused by Dread. The judges have turned in an 18-15 decision. The winner, Little Kahuna! Dave says even the arena owners are afraid of Last Rites. Last Rites has put holes in the arena floor. The little crowbar attached by a chain. Matt yelling across to Ray that he's left the hammer soft. He's kept the safety on. That's a little snack. Team Plum Crazy says it's a sewer snack for last rites. Something for last rites to chew on is that crowbar on the chain, on the bar, on the robot. Last right spins up. Sewer Snake approaches. There goes the soft cushioning on the bar. Sewer Snake drops the bar. A gash in the old front plow of Sewer Snake. Last right hits Sewer Snake again. Sewer Snake can still drive. He knows they have to do one of the wheels to make way. Last right's removing another wheel. They've got plenty of wheels. Another wheel. There goes the plow. The plow is Sewer Snake being torn off. Dangling. Tap out the winner. Sewer Snake was trying to get that bar to do something to the spinning blade of last rites, but last rites just tore it right off. That's only the first loss for Sewer Snake, though. It is not out of the tournament. They're going to take that back to the pits. They're going to spend the night repairing that robot. They're going to be back tomorrow. Last rites still in the winner's bracket as the bar